Yo, what's good? So, as a music creative, there's certain things that are just obvious. And one of those things is you have to release music. You got to release content if you're a singer, a rapper, a musician, whoever. And you need to make sure you're dropping content, singles, albums, mixtapes, EPs. But an elephant in the room for many creatives like you and me is how often should I be releasing music? Should I be releasing a couple times a year? Once a year? According to some influencers, every day? What is the answer to this question? So today we're gonna dive into that. So go ahead, hit that like button and the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Salutes to that. So artists are given this impression that somehow, some way, we're supposed to drop music like every day. Every day, which is wild to me and just tiring just thinking about it because, well, most artists don't even post on social media every day, if we're being completely honest about it. All right, so where did this idea come from? Well, years ago, there were influencers and a very, select few of breakout artists like Russ who made mention that them releasing songs every day helped grow their career exponentially. Well, truth be told, that's not really gonna help you. That's really not gonna help you in the climate of where music is now, and here's why. Well, one, you are gonna absolutely burn yourself out trying to drop that much content, and you're gonna feel like you've wasted so much energy. Not to mention that the value of your music is gonna take a small hit. Now, what do I mean by that? You tell me, what would you personally be more excited for as a fan, right? Would you be more excited for someone that you listen to that drops every single day, or someone that you know rarely drops, and then when they drop, you're like, oh snap, they're dropping? Right? There's a different level of excitement because with the person that drops every single day, you can kind of put it off. You can go, I'll get to that song when I have time because they're always dropping, right? And then not only that, guys, don't forget that you're supposed to be marketing and promoting your songs. There's no way that if you're dropping a song every single day, that you're giving each song the necessary attention and love that all of your music deserves. So be mindful of that as well. And not to mention, unless you're producing and mixing and mastering all your tracks, you kind of need to have a budget if you're going to do that. If you're going to drop music every single day, you're going to need a budget to be able to make that happen. And so some of y'all are hearing this like, drop a song every day. There's no way I can get that done. And to be real with y'all, I'm not recommending that at all. Now, hold up a sec. Though I do not recommend dropping music every day, I also don't recommend only dropping one song per year. That's not enough. Not in today's climate. In this current climate of music and social media and things like that, you dropping one song a year ain't gonna cut it. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I know there are gonna be some people that hear that and they're gonna be super, super disappointed. And honestly, years back, maybe a decade back, it used to be okay for you to do that. It was okay if you dropped, you only had one drop for that entire year. It used to be okay. But again, with the climate and where things are, people are so used to getting content on a regular basis. And if you're someone who's an indie artist, like I'm assuming you are, you need to keep branding yourself in front of people. You constantly need to have your name, your face, your videos, your music constantly in people's face so that you are inscribed in what they do every single day. You're ingrained in their lifestyle. So you dropping once a year is not going to be good enough because you're just going to get drowned in the flood of content that gets posted every single day. All right, well, hold up real quick because I know someone's going to say it. Someone's going to say, but Sarge, my favorite musician only drops once a year. My favorite band only drops once a year. My favorite singer, songwriter, or rapper, they only drop once a year, so what's the problem? Well, let me tell you, they have a machine behind them. It's called the label. They have a machine behind them. They have their brand is established. They have a solidified fan base. They have media outlets all over the place that are talking about them on a consistent basis. They are touring. You, however, are not. I'm assuming you are not. You cannot do that. You do not have the backing. You do not have the machine behind you. You need to establish yourself first, right? If you want to drop one song a year, you can go do that. You can completely ignore me and you can go do that. But again, in the climate that we are in, it's not going to help you build that following that you really want to build, that's highly engaged and they continuously want to go out and get your merch and things like that. You have to go get it. Which leads us to the very, very beginning of the question, then what is the right amount of releasing music and things like that? And here's my breakdown of that. Now, if you were to ask me, this is what I would say. I would say if you have a smaller budget, I would say a minimum of 2 to 3 releases per year. Features do not count, but singles, EPs, albums, they do. And if you have a larger budget, I would recommend a minimum of 5 to 6 releases per year. Now, some of you guys are going to panic. Some of you guys are going to panic and go, well, how am I going to make that happen? I can't do this. Slow down. Slow down. You can easily bulk content. Just like with social media, if you go out and see a bunch of good things that you like and you're like, save, I'm going to reuse this for later. You can do the same thing with your music. Right now, you can plan out 3 to 4 songs and have it prepared and ready for next year. At least, write the songs or create them so that they're ready and you can plan them out for next year. You can't tell me that you can't do that right now. You can't tell me with the new year coming up that you won't be able to get that done. Because truth be told, y'all, if you're not even willing to do that, you are going to struggle being an artist. If the only time you write music or create is when you feel like it, you're going to get left behind because people are dropping content. They're dropping content. So again, those are my recommendations. These are just recommendations from me. Once you know, a lot of it is based off your time, your budget, the people surrounding you, and even your creativity, because there are some of you that you can create a song like this. You can make beats like this. You could probably write 3 songs this week. And then there are going to be others of you that you're going to start on a song and you're like, I don't have the inspiration to finish this. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. All I'm saying is you have to continue to work. You don't have to do every single day. You don't have to drop a song every single day. But once a year, ain't gonna cut it no more. It's not gonna cut it no more. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? How do you guys feel about this content? If you rock with it, or if you at least feel like it was helpful, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell so you guys get notified every time I drop a new video. Also, if there's a particular topic you want me to talk about, go ahead, drop it in the comment section. I do read my comments, and I will get back to y'all ASAP. And as always, be you, enjoy your life, and live authentic. Salute to that, and I'll catch y'all later.